Tracy Garvy, and I'm one of the proprietors here at the Citrus Cafe, along with Michelle Melzer, Steve Staff, and Shelley Mullis. And I'm sitting here today with Anna McCormick, who is the weight loss professional at the Fitness for Everybody gym, and we are located over here at 107 Hughes Street. And our topic today is going to be quinoa. So Anna, have you ever cooked with quinoa? Tell us a little bit about your cooking experience.
My cooking experience with quinoa is very little, but once I learned how to cook it, I loved it. I didn't know what quinoa was at first. Like, what's this thing? People are like, quinoa. So I tried it and I loved it. It was full of protein and fiber, and I think it's a wonderful alternative to
So quinoa is an export of Bolivia, and it is actually not a grain. That is a misnomer. It's a seed, and it's probably one of the oldest cultivated plants that we have. It fed the Incas, and one of the amazing facts about quinoa is that it provides all of the amino acids to form complete protein in the body. Now, Anna, do a lot of your weight loss clients, do they worry about how they're getting their protein and whether it's vegetable or animal?
Absolutely, absolutely. They like to supplement with different things, and that's why I always push the grains and the seeds and everything like that. Because you can go to the synthetics or you can go to the natural organic things.
Alright, well, we're going to now move inside. And we're going to take this lovely green with us, or this lovely seed with us, and we're going to show you a really simple recipe called quinoa tabula. So let's head inside. Alright, so here we go. Coming into the kitchen here at Citrus Organic Cafe. Come on in. This recipe calls for a couple simple items. First of all, you have the quinoa, which is your seed that we were talking about, and we have found that here in Fort Walton Beach, Winn-Dixie did not carry this, and Publix did, and you go into the organic section at Publix. Now you might also want to check with some of the other health food stores, they may also carry quinoa. There's other variations of it. It can also be a black seed. And here at Citrus Organic Cafe, we also carry the quinoa. You can purchase this here. The next thing that we have here is you're going to want to get some soybeans. And Winn-Dixie does a good job of carrying shelled soybeans and canned beans that are organic. You need some tomatoes. You need a whole cucumber. Lemon and lime, we're going to squeeze the fresh juice from those. And then for our garnish, we're going to have some parsley, chives, and thyme. And then for seasoning, we're going to use a light soy sauce. It's low sodium. So we're going to go ahead and start. The first thing that needs to happen, you're going to take 1 cup of the quinoa, and you're going to start 2 cups of boiling water. So you've got a 2-to-1 ratio whenever you cook quinoa. So we're going to let that boil. Alright, while we're waiting for the water to boil, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the other ingredients. Anna is taking a cucumber here. We're using half of a cucumber, and she's chopping it up.
Not a very good job, but she's chopping.
Anna has been a real trooper. Cooking for her is something that is very new, and she is really taking it with gusto, and she loves to come back here and work in the kitchen, which I really appreciate. So she's sitting here chopping. I can show her a couple more tips. Cut it in half. Go ahead, cut your slices down longwise. And then you just chop.
Why didn't I know this in the beginning?
Makes life a lot easier.
Or you can do it my way. As you wait for the water to boil, you could do it my way.
So then the next thing that we're going to need for this salad, the tabula, is we're going to need some chopped cherry tomatoes. And I usually take them and I cut them into thirds. Makes it a little easier to chew. You don't spew seeds all over the person that's sitting with you, which tends to happen in our house quite a bit.
And yes, I'm still chopping cucumbers.
Then we're also going to need in this recipe a tablespoonful of lemon and lime juice. Now, here at Citrus we use a lot of lemon, lime, and orange juice. They have so many benefits. I actually use a lot of the skin of the lemon and the lime in many of the dishes that I'm cooking. They have incredible cancer-fighting properties, so we use those a lot. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut your lemon and lime in half, squeeze yourself about a tablespoonful in a small dish, which is about half a lemon and half a lime. And then we throw all of our stuff into the mulch pile. There. Jeez.
It's my head's in the way, sorry.
So, we're pretty much ready for this quinoa to start cooking. And you don't have to do anything to quinoa as it's cooking. You bring it to a boil, the water to a boil, you're going to pour it in. We're going to give it a stir. And then we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes, and it will absorb the water that it is in. There we go on the spoon. So we're just getting our ingredients ready here. We've got about half a cup of the soybeans. We've got our chopped tomato. We've got half of a chopped cucumber, and then Anna is she's chopping up the garnish here, which is the parsley, the chives, and the thyme. And those will add a nice flavor at the end, which we're going to combine everything shortly. Coming along nicely. So Anna has asked how you chop up thyme. You don't want to get the stalky part of it, and so usually I'll just grab it and kind of pull the little teeny leaves off, leaving the stalk behind. They're too harsh in a dish. They're not wanting to be very friendly today. Just need a little bit. It's going to add an intense flavor of thyme on our dish, so you don't want to overuse this. Fresh thyme.
This dish is very good for people who are inexperienced cooking, like I am. So it's very easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
And these are simple ingredients, and all of the local grocery store carries all of these fresh herbs. And if you really get inclined, you know, these are the kind of herbs that you can take and plant in a little pot, put them in your windowsill in your kitchen, and they're very easy to grow. The recipe calls for just what they're saying, a pinch. So
that's a good pinch.
Yeah, that's a good pinch. Each of those, that's going to be a good pinch. I tend to err on the side of a little bit more.
A little bit more doesn't hurt.
A little bit more always tastes better.
And this is a low-calorie dish. It's a 4-serving dish, and it's about a half a cup is a serving, and it's 213 calories. So for us that are all watching our weight, this is a relatively low-calorie dish, and you can serve it over a bed of lettuce if you want to. What else do you think we can serve it over?
Well, this would be a really nice dish to serve with if you had chicken. Let's say you had a leftover chicken from the night before and you wanted to do just cold sliced chicken on the side with this dish. This is also a great lunch dish. You can pack this up in a plastic container, take as much as you want. If you get hungry throughout the day, this is the kind of dish that you can be nibbling on 2 and 3 times and it'll keep you full until you get home for the evening. The other thing is only 42 calories are coming from our fat calories in this dish too. So it's a very low fat dish.
And very low sodium. Very, very low sodium. So that's a good thing.
It's starting to look a little like it's getting done. As you can see, the little seeds will start opening up. You get an interesting little texture. We're getting closer to the quinoa being done, and as you can see, it's a seed and it starts sprouting. It starts opening up. And you get these little round, circular. And that's how you know you're getting close to it being done. Alright, so we're getting ready. We're going to take the quinoa now. And we're going to put it in our serving dish.
As you see, most of the water has been soaked up. For those of us.
A lot of steam coming off of it, which is some really good heat that we're going to utilize here. We're going to now take your edamame or soybeans and we're going to put them on top. And we're going to let those get steamed with the quinoa. And you're going to let that sit for about 5 minutes and steam the beans. And then we're going to go ahead and start adding our cucumber. You can add some of your cucumber. Our tomato. Our tablespoon of lemon and lime juice, tablespoon each, and then we want a tablespoon of light soy sauce, and then go ahead and grab a pinch of your parsley, your thyme, and your chives.
Big pinch there.
Give it a good stir. Look at that. We have a beautiful, healthy dish full of incredible protein. And right now, that's all of our summer produce that's in season here. And a delicious dish. So we have Jennifer here, who is actually the notoriously picky eater. And she is the owner of the Fitness for Everybody Gym, so I'd really like to have her opinion about this dish. Jennifer, you let our audience know, let all our fans know.
Very good. It's got very nice texture and crunch, and the flavor is wonderful. It's very nice.
Good. And it's a nice dish that we're telling our viewers that they could take to lunch or add as a side to chicken. So thank you for your input. So thanks for being in our kitchen. Come join us down here at Citrus Organic Cafe at 107 Hughes Street.
Please come visit me at Fitness for Everybody and we can talk a little bit about weight loss. Bye!